When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Job with the Gyms. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business, and I've got my co-host Jim T. Chong the Wok Star. Now you have a friend in the publicity business, and we are joined by Alex Monaco in New Jersey, who is a broker associate with Remax. So he is with the best. Jim, what's going on?
One thing we always wake up in the morning wondering is what's in your cup today, Jim. That's the only thing that really matters. But the rest of this, it'll be great because we're going to learn about Alex.
Okay,
What's
I
in your
think I've mentioned this before. I accidentally am drinking decaf, and decaf is about as I don't know, it's about as useful as trying to find the truth on MSNBC. Alex, what are you up to today? What is we talked about what you liked about real estate yesterday. Today, let's talk about maybe some of the things you don't like about real estate.
Sure. Yeah, definitely happy to answer that. I talked yesterday about how I love the winning. So I think it's only natural to say that what I don't like is when you lose, and that's reality. We don't win every time. It's a lot of pressure, and when you make a great offer you're helping your clients, you're doing everything you can, and you come up short. It can be heartbreaking, and it's hard not to take the blame, even if it wasn't, your fault. So sometimes I let that get to me a little bit too much.
But well, that's good because that means you're empathetic towards your clients. You care. When the market gets hot, oftentimes there are a lot of realtors out there that do not care, and they disappear when the client really, really needs them. I had 3 deals in a row where something went wrong with the plumbing the day they moved in, and it was insane. Thank the Lord for those home warranties. But one
Yep.
of them didn't honor it because it was a fixture thing, and it was kind of annoying. But 9 out of 10 times the home warranty works out. But yeah, some people don't know the stress that we go through with some of these deals.
Yeah.
Jim, what has this inspired you to ask?
Well, I think it's really interesting with these things. Alex, it prompts me what most people should be thinking about. What makes you stand out as an agent, if you stand out at all?
Yeah, certainly. I pride myself as an expert on getting those offers accepted from my buyers. I have a lot of strategies that really win, and I'm very aggressive when it comes to that. So as long as my clients are willing to compete and do what they have to do, I really have a strong track record of getting those offers accepted.
That's awesome. And can you give us one little trick, one little secret?
Yeah, sure. My big thing, here we typically have the highest and best deadlines. So when the multiple offers come in, what I do is I always, call that listing agent just a little bit before that deadline. So I pick and pick and pick and prod. They won't tell me exactly, but I can usually get a lot of information out of them, and that's very useful for my clients so that they do what they have to do and not more than that. Um, that
That's
really helps.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of buyers would say, "Well, Alex, doesn't every realtor do that?" And they don't. Isn't it the weird?
Exactly.
You have a hot listing, you have a dozen offers, and maybe 6 of those people, they just typed up the offer and they sent it. They didn't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Alex,
Exactly.
what do I got to do to make a deal?" Uh,
Yeah, and exactly. And being on the a listing agent, a lot of the times I see this, so I know what agents are doing and not doing. And one of the other interesting things is, say there's say today is Friday and the deadline is Monday. They'll call on Friday or Saturday and say, "What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?" And it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter because what I have today is very different than what I'm going to have on Monday. So it's a
Right.
lot about timing.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know. I mean, like if I were calling on a Friday, I'd ask maybe for you to predict what
Right.
happened, but there's no way you're going to tell me what's going to happen. So
Exactly.
I have a silly questions. You're absolutely right. Mr. Chong, take us home with the final question of today.
Well, one of the things I think is really important, we talked about why you really stand out as an agent. And so what is an edge that you can give your clients if they come to you?
Yeah, definitely. So I really do a nice job with my offer presentations. I get a lot of compliments from listing agents. I actually put together a little video of myself explaining my clients why they're strong, who they are, the terms of the offer. And I put that in, and typically the listing agents and the sellers really appreciate it. So you got to present the offer in its best light possible for what you have, and that's something I do really well.
That you know what? That's I just learned something because I've never done that. Do you ever have your clients write up a little love letter?
Yeah, we used to do it a lot more, and it was extremely effective. But it's becoming more and more sort of frowned upon in the industry. So it's been a little tough. A lot of agents aren't willing to accept them, but I love those.
Yeah.
I've always done well with those.
Right. And it's worth it to try it, but yeah, I don't know why people are so afraid that
I know.
you're going to say, "Oh, they didn't pick me because of something about me. They discriminate."
Right.
Ridiculous. But anyway, okay, awesome. Are you guys going to come back tomorrow?
I'll be here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey, Alex, don't sound so excited. Okay. Uh, all right, we're going because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And wait a minute, it's six in California in the morning right now. What time is it in New Jersey? Oh, it's
N
9.
nine.
You should be awake by now.
I know,
Okay.
right?
All right, we'll see you guys again tomorrow.